Imagine waking up to a world where all glaciers have vanished overnight. What would such a world look like? Picture this. Our serene coastal cities are submerged into the ocean's abyss as sea levels rapidly rise. The sudden disappearance of glaciers has not just swallowed our cities but also our freshwater reserves. These icy giants, once a lifeline for many regions, are now just a memory. From the high Himalayan peaks to the vast expanses of the Arctic, the world echoes with the loss of its ice-covered landscapes. The fresh water that once trickled down these icy reservoirs, quenching the thirst of millions, is now a scarce resource. The world is gripped by an unprecedented water crisis. Coastal communities are displaced, economies are disrupted, and ecosystems are in turmoil. Suddenly, the world as we know it has been turned upside down, and this is just the beginning. As the sun rises on this new, waterlogged world, the full extent of the disaster begins to unfold. With the disappearance of glaciers, we're not just witnessing the loss of magnificent icy landscapes, it's a cataclysmic chain reaction, affecting everything from ocean currents to global climate patterns. Without the glaciers acting as massive, white reflectors, sunlight absorbed by the Earth's surface intensifies. This causes the ocean's temperature to rise, disrupting the delicate balance of our planet's thermostat. The result? Unpredictable weather patterns, more frequent and severe storms, and a potential new ice age, an ironic twist in our tale. But it's not just about weather. The loss of these icy giants also spells disaster for countless species who rely on them for survival. Polar bears, penguins, seals, and myriad other creatures lose their homes, their hunting grounds, and their lives. The biodiversity of our planet takes a massive hit, leading to a domino effect on ecosystems around the globe. And let's not forget about us humans. The disappearance of glaciers leads to a dramatic rise in sea levels, submerging coastal cities and creating millions of climate refugees. Property loss would be astronomical, and the displacement of people could lead to potential conflicts over dwindling resources. Economies would crumble, societies would be shaken, and our world would be forever changed. Surviving in this new reality would be a challenge for many. Agriculture would be hit hard with changing weather patterns, making food production erratic and uncertain. Freshwater resources would dwindle as glaciers, often referred to as our water towers, vanish. In this new world, survival becomes a daily struggle for millions of species, including our own. Every creature on Earth would have to adapt quickly to this new, harsh reality or risk being swept away in the tide of change. A world without glaciers is not just a warmer world, it's a world on the brink, teetering between survival and catastrophe. In the face of such a catastrophe, one question remains: can humanity adapt and survive? We stand at a precipice, a turning point in our history. Survival will demand ingenuity and resilience. The first step would be to relocate to higher ground, away from the swelling oceans. Innovative technologies would need to come into play. Picture a world where water purification and desalination are not just options, but necessities. Imagine the birth of new agricultural practices, where we farm crops tailored to thrive in the changed climate. But beyond these practical strategies, our survival hinges on something more profound. It demands an unprecedented level of international cooperation. In the face of a global disaster, we must learn to share resources, knowledge, and expertise. In this harsh new reality, the survival of our species depends on our ability to adapt, innovate, and cooperate. It's a daunting task. But if history has taught us anything, it's that we are a species built for survival. So, what if all glaciers melted overnight? The consequences would be dire, to say the least. We've delved into a world where the ice age ends abruptly, waking to a morning where the Earth's icy guardians have vanished. The immediate aftermath is a surge of sea levels leading to widespread flooding that would reshape our coastlines and submerge our cities. But the effects wouldn't stop there. As we journeyed further into this new world, we discovered long-term changes in climate patterns, causing drastic shifts in wildlife habitats. Some species would thrive, others might not survive. And amidst these changes, humanity would need to adapt, uncovering strategies for survival in an Earth stripped of its glaciers. Reflecting on this scenario, it's clear that our glaciers are more than just icy landscapes. They are crucial components of our planet's health. This thought experiment underscores the importance of preserving our glaciers and combating climate change. After all, the fate of our world might just depend on it.